Good morning, boys. Welcome to my online chemistry class. I am Shubroto, lecturer in chemistry, St. Gregory High School and College. Hope all of you are very well by the grace of Almighty. Today, we talk about another lecture of chapter 9, acid-base balance. In my last lecture, we discussed about pH scale, okay, and pH. Today we also discuss about pH and some math of pH. Okay, let's go to our class. First, we discuss the definition of pH. We all know that pH means at definite temperature negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration is called pH. What? The negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration is pH. Okay, then if we want to define in formula, we have to write that pH equal to minus log H plus. Okay, so we have some problems, mathematical problems about pH. We have to solve it by writing. Okay, then if a solution have 0.23 molar concentration of HCl, what will be the pH of that solution? So here concentration of HCl is 0.23, so the concentration of H plus ion will be 0.23 molar. Then pH is equal to minus log H plus, minus log 0.23, and the value will be 0.63. There is no unit of pH, so here we write pH equal to 0.63. It is lower in value, which is tends to 1. That means this concentration is higher concentration of acid. Okay, we know that the pH range is 0 to 14. That means if the pH value is lower than 7, then it is acidic, and the pH value is higher than 7, it is basic. Okay, then another example of pH or mathematical problem of pH are given here. If a solution have 0.45 molar concentration of sulfuric acid, what will be the pH of that solution? Here we write that sulfuric acid 2H plus sulfate ion, that means 0.45 equal to 2 into 0.45 of H plus. So the pH will be H plus 2H 0.45 into 2. So the concentration or pH value will be minus log 0.45 into 2, 0.045, and it also lower in value, so it's a high concentration of acid. Okay, we have to know the structural formula of that acid to know the concentration of H plus ion. Okay, we have to write it in that way, and we have to define the pH by this way. Okay. Okay, now we discussed about the importance of pH. First, we discuss about the importance of pH in agriculture. We have to know that the pH value of soil have to don't be acidic and don't be basic. That's why when we use or when we prepare the soil, we have to put some acidic fertilizer or some basic fertilizer to neutralize the soil. If the soil is more acidic or more basic, the plant cannot grow here very properly. That's why we use some basic fertilizer or acidic fertilizer to neutralize that solution or that soil. Okay, then pH in different biochemical reaction in our body or in our biochemically known that the in our body many chemical reaction are occurred in many medium, acidic medium or basic medium. We have to know some pH value in that reaction. We know that when digestion is occurred, pH or HCl are there to digest the food. Okay, so in stomach the pH value is 1, where HCl, concentrated HCl are placed which digest our food. In human skin the pH value is 4.8 to 5.5, and urine the pH value is 6, and blood 7.43 to 7.45. Why it is needed? Because we use some injection for our many disease. If the injection is very basic or very acidic, we cannot use it used in our blood, because blood need this pH. If we use some acidic injection or acidic medicine, the pH range or pH value will be hampered, and which will harm to our body. And in human skin, if we use something which can deteriorate or lower the pH or higher, which can make higher the pH, the skin can be harmed or skin will be harmed for that. Okay, here we discuss the pH of cosmetic. We use many cosmetics in our daily life. If the pH value is higher or lower than this skin, then it will make some harm in our body. Okay, when acid react with base, the neutralization reaction is occurred. This neutralization reaction is very important for our daily life, because in our body system acid react with basic system. If the acidic value of our body is higher, then it will causes some harmful thing to our body. First we discuss the neutralization reaction. HCl plus sodium hydroxide will react one another and produce water and salt. If you write it just salt, then sodium chloride and water. If you write sulfuric acid with sodium hydroxide, it will produce sodium sulfate plus water. Okay, this is the neutralization reaction. Why this neutralization reaction is important? Because in our stomach HCl are come for digestion of food. If the HCl is more and more, then this HCl will cause some harm in our skin of the stomach. That's why the acidity is the disease. A disease is caused which is called acidity or gastric ulcer. which is causes gastric ulcer. Okay, to neutralize this acid, we have to inhale, or we have to drink, or we have to take some medicine which is basic in nature. Some of the medicine are antacid. Antacid are form of aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. This aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide will neutralize the HCl in our stomach, and this higher amount of HCl is getting lower, and salt and water is formed. Okay, now we write the reaction of aluminum hydroxide with HCl. Production of aluminum chloride and water, then magnesium hydroxide plus HCl, production of magnesium chloride plus water. We have to know the valency of aluminum is 3, that means aluminum hydroxide are 3 molecule, that means aluminum chloride, here the atoms of chlorine is 3 and aluminum is 1. So if we want to balance it, we have to multiply the HCl with 3, and 3 mole of water is produced. Here the valency of magnesium is 2, that means here 1 molecule of magnesium chloride will produce. We have to multiply, if we want to balance the reaction, we have to multiply it by 2 and 2. Okay. It is the first importance of neutralization reaction. In our dental care, neutralization reaction is also important, because if we eat some sweets or some basic types food in our tooth, there are some reaction are occurred which will corrode or hamper or destroy our tooth. In our paste, there are basic substance, because toothpaste which is produced by a reaction of basic and some oil and fat, which is basic in nature, and produce some soap. So this toothpaste is basic in nature. So if we use toothpaste after getting or after taking the fruit, sweets, then this neutralization reaction is occurred, and our tooth or our teeth are getting well. Okay. Then we discuss about the neutralization reaction in agriculture. In agriculture, if the soil is acidic or basic, we use some fertilizer which are different from that soil. If the soil is basic, we use some acidic fertilizer. If the soil is acidic, then we use some calcium carbonate or calcium oxide types fertilizer. So neutralization reaction are more useful in our daily life. Okay, today's class is come to an end. Tomorrow we will discuss about salt, water, hardness of water, and so on. Thank you for this class, and please complete the class with attentively and solve some problem from your test paper. Thank you for today. Bye bye.